So my name is Ibomobo Igbosi. I'm founder of Hybent, and I was a care worker for 2 years, and that's what prompted me to create the application or the platform Hybent. For me, it means I'm just really grateful to get here, and I think it also means that my idea, because there were other executives in the room, so it means that it did resonate with some people, and it does come across as something that can genuinely make a change in the care sector. So Hybent is a platform that connects individuals or families to self-employed carers, or just generally help them improve their current care environment, well, their current care needs. So the wider goal or the general goal is to help people access all sorts of normal care, so contact a carer or the care alternatives like using their direct payments or ISF to get alternative forms of care. So like getting new technology that can improve their care or improve their lives, but then also using additional classes as well to basically get independence in their own way. And the hope is that it's all offered for free. So people can come on the platform and find all these resources and find all these care or other alternative ways to improve their well-being for free. So my initial thought process was more or less trying to see if the platform was, if the idea was a viable one, and how much of a difference other executives in the field thought it would make in the lives of people who need care, and also just to get some more education and understand the best way to run it if people did feel it was viable. And I feel like I accomplished all of that over the weekend. I think the number one thing I learned from me is the way the council views care and the way, the thought process behind that essentially. Because prior to coming into the challenge, I had my own background research. I did my own background research, and I did a lot of thinking into how I can help the council with the problems of lack of funding in the sector or lack of carers in the sector. And coming into the weekend, I sort of understood that there's essentially a bigger lack of funding than I expected, and I feel like Hybins can help the council in this respect. I also learned like alternative ways to fund care, which I had an idea of before joining the conference, before joining the challenge. But at the end of the challenge, I sort of adapted that into my thinking to try to see how I can make it more convenient for people to use their direct payments or use their ISFs to improve their well-being. I think is about. I think it can be looked at from two ways. You either find what's currently working and find ways to optimize that, or you generally create something new that essentially just changes the way the care industry, the care sector works. And yeah, for it to be innovative, it has to essentially make an impact on the people using the services. It can't just be a new technology that you just made or something. I think you should go in there with an open mind. Um, your idea is probably not going to be perfect, such as mine was. And you should go in there thinking, I have a rough idea and I need to really fine tune it. And basically, all information I receive should be thought about properly and seeing how I can implement that into my current idea. I think if you're going in closed minded thinking my idea is perfect, you're probably not going to get the most out of it.